Hello everyone. This video is going to be about how to create a meeting in which you need to reserve a room at Ashford. So again, first select the date from the calendar menu to the right, and then choose the time that you would like to schedule the meeting. Select New Appointment. Make sure that the meeting is the length, the duration that you desire, as well as the date. Verify the date. Let's just say meeting, well, let's just go with the typical philosophy meeting. All right, so the first thing, again, we need to do is invite attendees. So here I will invite myself, but you can add, obviously, anyone that you need to add here. If you do not remember the person's email address, if you click the to box, type their last name will come up. Again, I am Justin Harrison. And then you can select that person, choose required, click OK, and then they will pop up. If you're manually adding names, be sure to use a semicolon and a space between those names. So after I include all the people that I want to invite to the meeting, I go to Scheduling Assistant. If I want to add a room, I move down to the bottom left and click Add Rooms. If you're in San Diego, usually the rooms that we meet in are on the 9th floor. However, this list includes both San Diego as well as Denver. And so, depending on where you are, you can scroll down and find the correct room that you need. Remember, if you're in San Diego, the 409, the 9s and 10s on each floor, as well as the 3s and 4s, are usually the meeting rooms that are in the middle of those floors. But because we normally meet on the 9th floor, I'm going to just do that here. So the main meeting rooms in San Diego are on the 9th floor. If you push down the control button on your keyboard, you can select all of the meeting rooms that you could potentially use for your meeting, and then select the Rooms button and click OK. This will immediately bring up the 4 rooms. Now, I can see here that those 4 rooms have already been selected by different people, so I obviously cannot use those rooms. I can either decide to move my meeting to a different time and then select one of the rooms, or if I need another room for the 10 o'clock time, I need to go back to the drawing board. So what I do is I deselect these 4 rooms and I click Add Rooms again. I go down and let's say I want to try the, I have to move to a different floor. I choose 609 and 610. Okay, that didn't work. So again, come down. I didn't verify that. Maybe that was in Denver. Okay, so the Ashford building, 608, 609. Add those, get rid of this. Okay, so I've got 2 more rooms here, 608 and 609. Again, these rooms are taken. So then what I need to do is move my meeting. I move my meeting. Now, I decide which room I want, and I got to make sure that I don't have all these highlighted. If I highlight all these rooms, then I'm going to reserve all those rooms for that time period. So what I do is I deselect the rooms that I do not want. Here we'll use 608, and then I can go back to my appointment. So you can see that 608 is the location. I can toggle back and forth. Again, I put the information in here that people need. I ensure that the people are invited. You'll also note that it invites the room itself. That's for the verification purposes. And then when you click Send, you should get an email back that verifies that you've booked the room. If you do not get that email, you will need to set up a different meeting appointment, and just go to your Outlook calendar to ensure that you in fact did reserve the room once you get that verification email. So again, if you want to set up an appointment in a room, you use the Add Rooms feature. You find the rooms that you want depending on your location. Remember to highlight multiple rooms so you don't have to go one by one. You can push down the Control key and you can highlight as many rooms as you want. Click OK and they will pop up. Highlight as many rooms as you want, add them to rooms, click OK, and then you'll be able to see which rooms are available during that time period. Remember to deselect the rooms that you do not want to use, and then you can go back to your appointment, click send, and everything will be submitted.